of Inmate T with
A
and P.
I'm April.
And I'm Patricia. And today we're interviewing. Oh, that's him now.
This is a Global Tel Link prepaid call from an inmate at Pender Correctional Institution. This call will be monitored and recorded for customer assistance, collection, or complaint procedures, or to block future calls. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
This
Hi.
is Inmate T with AMP. This is April and Patricia on the phone. We're here to interview you. We've read your letter you wrote into us about drug rehabilitation, drug abuse, mental health issues in prison.
Yeah.
Okay. What? We noticed we didn't have a name up there. What can we call you?
Sorry.
Did you say Shorty?
Yeah, sorry. SHORTY.
Shorty. Okay, we got it. Okay.
You were an avid drug user before prison.
Yes, I was a bad drug abuser before prison.
So at what
I
age?
started doing drugs when I was 9.
Oh.
I started doing drugs when I was 9 years old. I was smoking weed at 9.
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
I started drinking when I was 10 and smoking cigarettes. Well, same age I started smoking weed, 9 years old. And I did that until, I don't know, about 12 years old or 13 years old. And I started doing speed and yellow jackets and stuff like that. But then when I was 17 years old, I started smoking crack. And then at 18 years old, I'm doing crystal meth. 19-year-old, 20 years old, 21 years old, I'm doing heroin and crystal meth mixed together. I was shooting the dope. That's when I was shooting dope.
So, if you don't mind me asking, where were you? Was this like, were you hanging out with people that were doing drugs? Were you involved in a gang? Where were you getting these drugs from at that young of an age?
We used to be, and a family member of mine, we used to literally drive drugs. We go to the airport in the mountains, and there would be a plane that actually lands out there, and we would pick the drugs up and then carry the drugs back.
Got it.
Okay. So now that you're incarcerated, how long of a sentence did you get?
20 years. I got 20 years to 24 years and 9 months.
Okay, and how long have you been incarcerated now? How long of that sentence have you done?
Going on 19 years.
19 years. And you said that you were 21 when you first got incarcerated?
Yeah.
And if you don't mind me asking, at which facility was it? Where did you first go when you got booked?
I processed at Polk Youth Center, but after processing, they sent me to the adult spread because I was over the age of 21. So they sent me to the adult spread because I had a lot of time, and I went to Maury Correction, and I was staying at Maury Correction for 5 years.
Okay.
Okay, so being a drug user that used drugs from an early age up until the time you were incarcerated, what happened after incarceration as far as drug use? Are you still a drug user? Did you use while incarcerated?
Yes, I used a lot of drugs while I've been incarcerated. I've used a lot. Like, it's easy to get in here just like you get on the street.
Would you say it's easier
Plentiful.
to get in prison or on the street?
It's easier to get in here.
So you're saying you went into the prison, you're still on drugs, and you're able to get them while you're in prison?
Yes, when I first come to prison back in 2008, I smoked almost $50,000 in crack cocaine.
Wow.
In like a short period of time.
Are they're more expensive in the prison?
Say what?
Did you say they were more expensive? The drugs were more expensive inside of prison?
Yeah.
They are.
It's a little bit more expensive.
Got it.
Okay.
And how are you getting the drugs while you're in prison?
get it from the inmates.
From the
You get it from the
inmates.
officers. If you're lucky enough to have somebody that will bring it to you. Like most of it, you get it from inmate. That they got it from an officer, or they got it through the visitation.
So let's walk through this. So if you were to get it through the visitation, don't they have to get searched to come into the visitation?
Y'all just get patted down. Me, I get strip searched. Like it's like all you do is just kiss the person, and they can slide it into their mouth and they swallow it. There's nothing they can do
So people were bringing you drugs through visitation.
directly. No,
Oh, okay, got it.
other people, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah, I would never ask my loved one to do nothing like that.
then got it. Because if they got caught, then they're in trouble too, right? Or no?
Yeah, they go to prison too. They can get in a lot of trouble for
Okay.
bringing narcotics on a state facility,
Okay.
state property.
Got it. And then you also mentioned that you could also get it from a guard. How could you get it from a guard?
You send them some money and they bring it to you.
So the guards are
Pay them.
the guards can just walk in with the drugs as well.
Yeah, they can walk in with it. As long as they got somebody in operations that's working with them, they can just walk through the door with it. They're not going to say nothing. But if they don't have somebody that's helping them, then the only other way you can get it in is in the food or stick it in their ass.
You said that they could get it in through food or grass.
Your ass.
No, they can stick it in their food or they can stick it in
Your
their
prison,
ass.
the prison pocketbook.
Shut up.
Yes, the prison pocket.
Okay, I need you to say prison pocket, and then I can ask what that is. Okay, let's start that part again. Okay, so you said that. So
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
okay, so really quick, Shorty. So you just said that if you're lucky enough, you could get it from the guards. So I'm trying to understand and just break it down for me. How could you get the drugs from the guards?
I mean, it's simple. If you just go to them and say, "Hey, I got $500. What will you do for me?" They're either going to do something for you, or they're going to lock you up for trying to bribe an officer.
Right.
It's
So
like a woman. If you go up to the woman and ask her for, a favor, like a sexual favor, and you offer her money, you're either going to get locked up for bribing that officer, or she's going to do it.
does that happen? That's off topic. Never mind.
Yes, it happens.
Hold on.
Can you tell us about a recent experience? Like, has there been a facility that you've been at lately that's happened, and how the guards got it in?
Okay, at Tabor City, the guards when they got caught, when the police actually ran down on them, they got caught with the stamp for the legal mail, to where they was actually sending it in to inmates through the legal way, to where that inmate can actually get it.
What
And
is
they got
legal
caught
mail?
with like a whole bunch of legal mail, legal mail, like they had a real legitimate stamp where they could stamp the envelope to make it look like it's coming from a legal law firm.
Oh.
When it's not, it's coming from an officer. It's coming from an officer. This is something that is very known right here.
So that mail wouldn't
then
go
another
through the regular checks because it's coming from an attorney's office. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They can't open
So it
that
doesn't.
mail.
They don't check it. No, they can look in that mail. They just can't. They can't do nothing with it. If you spraying it with something, they're not going to see this was sprayed on it.
Oh, okay.
Got
So the drugs are actually sprayed onto the letter per se,
Paper.
and
Yeah.
that's what the drugs. That's how the drugs are brought in. Sometimes it's through the mail.
Yeah, through paper.
Okay.
Yeah, through paper.
What
It's
are
all
other
paper.
ways?
All the drugs are paper now.
I know that in your letter that it recently said that you were incarcerated at Roanoke River Correctional. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Um,
Yes, I was there.
While you were there, did you have any experiences there with drugs being smuggled in?
Yes, they smuggle the drugs there through the dog food. They bring it in the dog food.
Wait,
They bring in phones. They bring whatever you.
did you just say they brought the
What?
drugs in through dog food?
Yeah, they get the 50-pound bags or 100-pound bags of dog food, and they open it up and they fill it with whatever they want in it, and then they seal it back. And they throw that dog food in the middle of a pile of another dog food, and this is just the way it comes in.
Okay, wait. So were they feeding it? Like, why do you have dog food coming into your prison?
Yeah.
Because it's a farm. That prison's surrounded by a farm. Got all kinds of stuff around there.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what all is around there, but there's a bunch of different stuff around there.
Okay. So they're smuggling it in through the dog food. The dog food's obviously not being checked.
Right. So the dogs are on this work farm for whatever reason. Do you know why? Are they drug dogs?
I don't know why they're there. I think it's the life on a leash.
Got it. Okay.
I think it's life on a leash program.
Oh, okay.
I think it's for it's the honor grade. It's the honor grade camp. I'm pretty sure honor grade there has a life on a leash.
Okay.
Where you train the dogs to go out to families and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Is everything okay?
I don't know yet. You got that one individual that they don't like me because those stories are coming from other camps. It's all about something about not wanting me in here, some shit.
Is he saying that right now?
No, you just said it.
Are we good?
Yeah, well, go ahead.
Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay
Sure.
to talk right now freely? Should we wait? Hey, what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. We can't call a prison.
Is there really? I'm scared.
I'm not sure.
Guys, we still recording.
So we cannot complete this episode. We're not really sure what just took place. We know he's new at this facility, and in the middle of the interview, he said that they needed to talk to him. Someone approached him, and it sounded serious. We're super concerned.
This can sometimes happen. He's at a new facility. It may be that somebody approached him to ask him some questions about him being in the block, since it's a new face and a new place.
If his family and friends are watching, if someone could follow up with us, reach out, let us know he's okay. And if so, we'll do a follow-up video with our viewers. Until next week, we'll have the tea.